Let us now try to understand how to solve questions relating fractions in the test paper. It is not only important to get the right answer, but it is very important to show the work and justify how you get the right answer. So that is what this question is all about. So let's read it first. Consider the fractions below: 3 over 5, 15 over 20, 24 over 40, and 60 over 100. So there are 4 different fractions given to us. Which fractions represent equal values? Justify your answer. That is the question. So out of these 4, some have equal or same value. That is, some are equivalent fractions. You have to identify which ones are equivalent. Remember, more than one, 2 or 3 could be equivalent, or all could be equivalent. So you should check for all of them. Okay, so let's start with the smallest numbers, that is 3 over 5, and check, do we have equivalent fraction here with 3 over 5? Let's start and check. So 3 over 5. To get equivalent fraction, what should we do? Let's say we want to check 15 over 20. How can you get from 5 20? You can multiply by 4. So let's multiply both by 4. If you multiply both by 4, what do you get? You get 12 over 20. Well, you do not get 15 over 20. So that means 3 over 5 is not equivalent to 15 over 20. So these two are not equal. In fact, 15 over 20 is greater than 12 over 20. So we can write a small symbol here indicating this one is greater than 3 over 5. Okay. Now let's check with the next set. That is, let's check with 3 over 5 and 24 over 40. Now, how do you get 40 from 5? To get 40, we should multiply by 8, right? Both numerator and denominator. Now 5 times 8 is 40. How about 3 times 8? It is 24. That's correct. So that means this is equal. We get just the same thing, right? So we can write down this is equal, and in that case we know it is not equal to 15 over 20, right? Now let's check with the last one. The last one is 60 over 100. So let's start with 3 over 5 and see how can I get 100 from 5. I need to multiply this by 20. Remember, 20 nickels make $1. That is how you can correlate. So let's multiply both numerator and denominator by 20. What do we get? We get 60 over 100. Perfect. That is exactly same. So we see one thing, that we do have 3 equivalent fractions. So we can write that 3 over 5 is equal to 24 over 40, right? And that is also equal to 60 over 100. However, 15 over 20, let's write it in a different ink. 15 over 20 is not equal to these, but 15 over 20 is greater than all of them, right? Greater than 3 over 5, and so it is greater than even others. So that is the greatest, and all the 3 are equal. So that is how, if you solve the question, your work is going to look very neat. You have covered and completely answered the question in the best possible way. That is how you should try and answer the questions. I hope you like it. Thank you and all the best.